Happy Fan Friday, Nerd Talkers! Today's gonna be one of the biggest, nerdiest days I've ever had because it has to do with reading and Star Wars and THRAWN. Cue the intro! As you can tell by my excitement, THRAWN's like definitely my favorite character when it comes to Star Wars. And I'm pretty sure if you're a fan of any of the extended universe of Star Wars, THRAWN is definitely up there in your top 5. He is very much loved on this channel. And that's no doubt accredited to Timothy Zahn, the creator of THRAWN's perfect writing when it comes to that character. He is brilliant. It's like Sherlock Holmes in space, but like it's better than space because it's Star Wars. Making this video because Marvel just finished up their 6-issue miniseries of THRAWN, which is an adaptation of Timothy Zahn's novel that came out a year ago. This is same as this. So this book, delving into how he became the Chiss Grand Admiral of the Imperial Navy, is amazing. You get his inner monologue, you get his analysis of the room around him and the people while he's communicating with them. You get chapters where it talks about Eli Vanto, and you see how an outside person views THRAWN and the decisions that he makes. And you also get chapters with Arinda. You can go to any comic book store and pick up all 6 issues, or you can just wait and get the graphic novel, which has all of them in it. Now, my only gripe about those books is that they are extremely fast-paced. Literally, some chapters will get brushed over completely, and some things rush so quickly that take their time in the book. And on top of that, you really don't get Timothy Zahn's THRAWN analysis, like I mentioned, of the room around him and the characters. You don't get that as much in the comic series, but you really get some really cool art that goes along with the story, and it is beautiful. The colors that are used are gorgeous. Nothing is distracting, and nothing made me go, oh, that's gross. Like, it is a really good story, especially in the format of a comic book. But if both of those are like tough and you're like, man, I want to enjoy this story, but I don't really like words, I highly recommend getting the audiobook version of THRAWN. Mainly because Mark Thompson is a fantastic voice actor, and how he reads all the different characters, especially your boy THRAWN, is awesome. Mark Thompson's voice for THRAWN is like the ideal voice I would have picked for THRAWN. It's calm, collected, and it has just a little bit of an accent to it. It is beautiful. Plus, you get the awesome sound effects that come with a lot of your canon Star Wars novels that are just beautiful. So I highly recommend you pick up this story in any of the 3 formats that I mentioned. I highly recommend the book overall, but the audiobook and the comic books work just as well. Like, it's a great story, and it really needs to get enjoyed, especially since the sequel came out last week, and it is really good, especially if you're a fan of either Darth Vader or the Clone Wars. If you wanted your Chiss Grand Admiral to interact with any of those two, then the sequel to this novel is amazing. And I will bring you guys a review of the novel as soon as I finish it. I'm about halfway through with it right now. Thank you guys for letting me nerd out about my favorite Star Wars character. I hope you guys pick up this story so that he can be your favorite Star Wars character. And if you want more THRAWN, you can see him in either the sequel to this novel, or you can catch him in season 3 or 4 of Rebels. THRAWN is an amazing character. Check out the Legend stuff too. So that's it for this Fan Friday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Hit the bell notification so whenever we go live on the podcast, you are in the know. Hop in so we can talk nerd together. We have a really cool episode talking about not only Venom, the Venom trailer, but we also talk about we're also going to be talking about Spider-Man Far From Home's title, as well as some other nerd news that came out this week. So tune in for that, and tune in for any of our other podcasts. We love talking to you guys. So thank you guys so much, and until next time, keep talking nerd, guys. I'm gonna goodbye.